Hello friends, how do you feel today? In today's program, we would like to understand about essay. Within the previous sessions, we discussed about paragraph, structure of the paragraph, how to develop it without a great example. If you didn't watch the previous video, I do recommend you to do so and try to come back. Since an essay, it's going to be a developed piece of writing or a developed piece of a paragraph. So now, let's get a go forward. Essay could be group of paragraphs that they're going to talk about a single topic. Or we can say that if you combine many paragraphs all together to discuss about a single topic, that is called an essay. That's going to be the definition of an essay. But try to consider, within an essay, we have unity, similarly and simultaneously, the one we've already had in paragraph, coherent, and try to understand that we should bring or we should add citations that we will go for in details. Parts of an essay. An essay usually is made of three common parts. It usually starts with an introduction, then we have body of the essay, and the end we have the conclusion. Let's go through the details, open up every single one to understand what they are and how can we easily develop them. In the introduction is the paragraph that we write it in order to open the topic. It usually begins with a hook, then we state the main idea or state your position, then you're going to write it down your thesis statement. To let you guys better understand what I mean, hook is a general sentence about the topic. For example, if you're going to write about money, a very common sentence about money, or a very common expression about money, like money talks. And then you want to add what is your idea, or what is the main idea that you want to develop within this piece of writing. There should be 3 or 2 reasons that why do you want to, and how do you want to, or where do you want to develop this piece of idea. So, those 3 reasons, 3 ideas, or 3 places you want to develop, or 3 aspects you want to develop, that is called the thesis statement. Nevertheless, thesis statement, it's going to be the main idea of your bodies. Thesis idea number 1 is the main idea of body number 1. The thesis number 2 is the main idea of number 2. Or the main idea of paragraph number 2. The thesis number 3 is the main idea or the topic of the paragraph in the body number 3. So, try to be cautious and curious about choosing your thesis statement. Since if you do not choose your thesis statements correctly, for sure you will not be able to develop it through the bodies in the most appropriate way. Okay, we got it about the introduction. Now it's better to discuss a little bit more about the body or the essay body. The body is the most important one. Writing the bodies is really simple. The reason is this, that it is similar to the paragraph. If you're familiar with the paragraph and writing a paragraph, for sure you will develop the body of an essay very well. It usually begins with a topic sentence and it continues with the supporting ideas, and then we have a conclusion within a paragraph, but usually within an essay we've got a sentence to link the body number 1 to the body number 2. At the end of the body number 2, we usually write a sentence to link the body number 2 to body number 3, and that is called a linkage. So, guys, In today's session, we would like to only understand about structure of the essay. I would like to add some details about it, but within the following sessions, similarly and simultaneously like a paragraph we did, I'd like to write it down an essay and classify it to the different parts and classification to let you guys better understand how should we form an essay. Right? That's okay. Try to understand that the bodies should not contain only the topic sentence and simple supporting sentence and the conclusion or the linkage. It should be supported in order to make that writing convincible. Convincible, what I mean? When the reader reads that one, he or she should be convinced and informed about an idea. It usually contains an explanation based on statistics and facts. Examples, the example should be very specific. When you provided an example, please avoid using some common sentences and explanations. You need to quote and you need to learn how to quote. Here, I'm going to let you guys understand about citations and quotes. And practically, we will accommodate it through the piece of the writing. When you take or when you copy a sentence or an information from the other resources or from the other writer, in order to avoid plagiarism, you need to cite where did you take this and where did you find this piece of writing. There are two types of citation generally and academically. The first one is in-text citation. In-text citation means that within the text, you provided the information of the writer and the information you got it. While bibliography or the references, it's going to be the information that you provided at the end of your essay, that how and where did you get this information. Within the in-text citation, you need to understand that we usually add at the very beginning or at the end of the information we copied and we take it. If you usually use it at the very beginning, we typically say it as Falani said, according to this book, so. But the formula and the important issue that you need to learn is, for example, I copy a sentence from Farhad, who is a writer. I need to write according to Farhad, so then I need to use a bracket and write it down the year of the article he published. So I'm going to write it down. As Farhad, or according to Farhad, 2006 said, and then I'm going to quote the sentence. Or at the end of the in-text citation, it is like this. We write it down, all the information, we bring it, and at the end, I'm going to write it down, Farhad, comma, 2006, and close bracket. So, I will show you and I will let you guys understand about the ways that you can add references within your piece of writing or your academic writing practically. So, let's gonna go now for the conclusion. The conclusion is important part of the essays usually. I like to let you guys understand that essay is the paper. When you research in a university for your academic subject, or you want to publish a paper, it has the same structure as you're studying for a simple essay. So, within a conclusion paragraph, you need to understand that you state the main idea that you've already stated first, but try to bring some changes or try to paraphrase it in a different way. And then, within the academic conclusion, you need to write it down suggestions. According to my research, So then I found these conclusions and these solutions or these reasons and blah, blah, blah. So that's going to be the way that you form a concluding paragraph. All in all, if you understand how to write an introductory paragraph, how to form the bodies, and how to write the conclusion, that is all. I congratulate you, since now you've learned how to write an essay. So, if you want to know a little bit more in details within practical examples, how to observe all the rules and the regulations I've mentioned within this video, do not forget to read and follow us. Within the next video, I will provide you an example and help you how to do so. So if you think our videos can help you to learn English and technical English tips and rules, do not forget to support us. Like, share, and comment. Like, comment, and share to your friends. Let others understand that we've got such amazing series of writing. Wish you the best. Good luck.